There are a variety of different cars available to use in Rocket League. Some are available from the first launch of the game, others must be unlocked through gameplay, and the rest must be purchased in DLC packs or crates. The different cars features a variety of different hitboxes and handling attributes, which can change how your car interacts with the ball or just how fast your turns can be. The truth is, almost any car can be good in Rocket League once you learn how to use it, with exception of maybe the Scarab, which is a lost cause. But there are a few cars that stand out above the rest at high levels of the game. Here are some of the best cars available to use in Rocket League. But before we go on the video, I just want to mention that the giveaway for the 4 Fennecs has sadly ended. But not to worry, I am doing another giveaway for 2 people to win 1000 credits. All you got to do to enter is to subscribe to the channel if you're not, like this video, and also comment your epic name. It's as easy as that. The first car we have on this list is the Octane. Although the Octane is a default car when you first fire up Rocket League, it's still considered the best car in the game by a wide margin. Since the release of the game, it's remained the most popular car to pick in both amateur and professional play. It's popular because of its tight turning radius, excellent hitbox, and overall accurate design. The Octane features a versatile rectangular hitbox, which provides a decent surface area to the front of the car without making it feel too boxy. It has a responsive handling with a tight turning radius, and the car's profile is high enough off the ground that it can make moves on the ball both on the ground and in the air. There are actually a number of cars that feature the Octane hitbox, such as the Takumi and the Twinzer. These can also be great options, though most high level players prefer the standard Octane to other variants, because the standard Octane car model matches well with its in-game hitbox. The next car on the list is the 16 Batmobile. The 16 Batmobile is another popular pick among the high-level players. The 16 Batmobile battle car was introduced to the game on March the 8th, 2016. It's the longest car in the game and features a plank hitbox. This car has been favoured by many high-level players because its angular design allows the car to pull off powerful precision shots, and the long flat frame can be an effective tool for dribbling and shooting while in the air. Unfortunately for players, the 16 Batmobile is no longer available for purchase, so unless you have an account that already bought that pack, you can't get this car normally, and must wait until Cynix reintroduce it in the item shop, such as during the 2021 Haunted Hallows event. Luckily, there are a few different cars that share a similar hitbox, including the Artemis, Sentio, Mantis and Sentinel. You can achieve similar results using any of these plank type cars if you don't have the 16 Batmobile. The third car on this list is the Dominus. The Dominus was a DLC car when it released on August 13, 2015 as part of the Supersonic Fury pack. After Rocket League switched to blueprints, though, it's become available for free without purchase on all accounts. After the Octane, the Dominus is the most popular car at high levels of the game. It shares many of the advantages of the Batmobile plank type cars in the air, but it handles corners better than the plank hitbox cars. For some players, the Dominus offers the best of both worlds between the plank hitbox and the Octane hitbox. It handles the ball in the air like a plank car and handles the ball on the floor like an Octane. There are over 20 cars in Rocket League that use the Dominus hitbox. Those cars include the 89 Batmobile, the Dominus GT, the DeLorean and the Aftershock. But the classic Dominus remains the model that most closely matches the actual hitbox you're working with, so it's still the most popular version of the vehicle. Next on this list we have the Breakout. The Breakout is one of the 3 default cars alongside the Octane and the Merc. The Breakout isn't nearly as popular as the Octane, the Dominus or the 16 Batmobile, but this car can definitely get the job done. It features a reasonably effective hitbox that functions like a slightly wider and shorter version of the Dominus hitbox. Although it's definitely more clumsy in the air than the Dominus, it's a decent option for players who don't have a Dominus or a car with the plank hitbox. Although the Breakout is a rare sight at the highest levels of Rocket League, it isn't totally unheard of. In particular, freestyle players have been known to make use of the car to pull off their wild aerial manoeuvres. Several cars share the Breakout hitbox, including the Cyclone, Samurai and the Animus GP. If you're just getting started with Rocket League and can't wait to unlock a plank hitbox car, the Breakout is a serviceable alternative. The next car on this list is the Fennec. The Fennec was released on the 1st of July 2019 and is arguably one of the best cars in Rocket League. And again, the Fennec is no stranger to professional players. It shares the same hitbox as the Octane, but unlike the Octane, you have to purchase the Fennec, or get it from a blueprint. And because of the reason that you have to purchase a car is probably the reason why the Octane is a fan favourite. On to the next car, and this time it's the Endo. The Endo was first released on March the 22nd, 2017. This car is only available through blueprints and occasionally in the item shop, so getting your hands on it can be a little difficult. This car features a hybrid body type, which is overall more boxy than most of the other cars on this list. The Endo is longer than the Octane, but shares a similar width and height to the Octane's hitbox. It also feels taller than the Breakouts. The biggest drawback to the Endo is that it isn't as good at cornering as the Octane, Dominus or Breakout. What it lacks in turning radius, it makes up for with its in-air handling. Flying upside down with the Endo feels amazing, and its longer design can help generate power where an Octane might struggle. This car might be worse than the Octane in some ways, but it's still a great option for anyone who's looking to switch off the standard best practices and try an outside the box car. On to the next car, and this time it's the Marauder. If you like to play defensively, the Marauder is a good option to play as a goalkeeper of sorts. It was a part of the Rocket League Collector's Edition DLC, then became available for purchase individually. Now though, players need to obtain it from drops. The Marauder has the Octane hitbox, the same as one of the best cars in the game, but with a bulky and tank build. Because of that, it feels heavy when driving. But that's what makes the hits feel more powerful as well. Its big size can cover a large area to defend the goal while intimidating the opponent. Next up we have the Merc. The Merc might not be everyone's cup of tea because of its massive hitbox size, but its size can work wonders to defend goals, hit the ball in the air, or just throw yourself against the other opponents and explode them. The Merc became available on July the 7th, 2015 with the game's release, so you can play it right from the start. You can trade some painted variants, but it's a common car. The Merc and the Battle Bus are also the only cars with the Merc hitbox. The Merc won't give you speed though, only strength. It's good for beginners who don't know how to play with strategies, jumps or flips. It has a straightforward play style with its unique build, and that play style is literally hit the ball with everything you have. Another one of the best cars in Rocket League is the Nimbus. The Nimbus is one of several hybrid cars available in Rocket League, like the previously mentioned Endo. Since it has a hybrid hitbox, you can have a versatile playstyle with its short and narrow build. It has a similar feel to the Dominus, so it will be an easy migration to the Nimbus. Another car that is great to use in Rocket League is the Mantis. The Mantis is a great car that you can play with if you like the 16 Batmobile. It was released on May the 10th, 2017 and could only be obtained from the Nitro crate. Its addition to the game was actually a response to players asking for a car similar to the Batmobile. Ah yes, back in the day when Cynix would actually listen to its fans. Now it doesn't. The Mantis also has a plank hitbox, so you'll have to jump a lot while playing to pull off flips and use its flat build most effectively to score goals, stop the ball mid-air and to play offensively. Another car on this list is the Aftershock. Yeah, I'm shocked as well. The Aftershock was released on July the 5th, 2016 as part of the Rocket League Collector's Edition, so you need the DLC to play with it or get lucky and receive it from drops. Well, that was when it first came out. Now you can get the Aftershock for free. Everybody has it as one of their default cars. It shares the same hitbox as the Dominus, but it is quite fast for its heavy feel. You can have a great sense of control with this car, which makes it perfect for offensive gameplay and to score as many goals as possible. It's a great option among the Dominus hitbox cars to choose from, however, it doesn't look very good. The next car on this list is the BMW M240i. Dominus fans should find much to appreciate when it comes to this recent addition to the Rocket League lineup. This sleek luxury car grants an easy learning curve for those used to the tried and true Dominus, as it sports a similar design and hitbox. Like the aforementioned fan favourite, this car plays a great ground game with its fairly large hitbox and great offensive potential. But being just a tad shorter, it can also round turns a little more sharply and play a slightly better mid-air game as well. This beast can be secured as part of a limited time DLC bundle in the item shop for 1,100 credits. Unfortunately, it isn't in the item shop as of making this video, but as soon as it comes in, make sure you cop it. The next car on this list is the Dingo. This one quietly hit the scene in mid-2021, has become a go-to for many who favour the versatility of the Octane with its similar body type. As it certainly looks the part, it also boasts great mechanics to back it up. The car comes with sharp, smooth turning, even-heeled handling and a fairly large squared hitbox to boot. This Dingo won't be swiping any babies, but it certainly has the potential to steal some games. At the end of the day, what car you use comes down to personal preference. If you like a car that isn't on this list, that doesn't mean you're wrong. Use whatever feels good to you, have fun, and don't be afraid to try something new. There are players who will never try any cars outside the Octane, and that's fine. But if you explore some of the other options, you may be surprised how much fun you can have using all the different cars Rocket League has to offer, and with how different hitboxes may affect your playstyle.